person you are seeing right now sleeping on the metro in Milan, her name is Melissa. Lately, she slept like this, even for just 10 minutes during her commute. Because in the past months, she has lived through the most intense and exhausting period of her adult life. It all started when the number of her part-time jobs went from 1 to 2. She thought it was a good opportunity. They were both short-term jobs with schedules that seemed to fit perfectly, at least on paper. So, apart from her evening part-time at a restaurant, she also accepted a part-time office job during the day. One by day, one by night, perfect schedules, no overlaps. How did it go? Exhausting. The mental and physical load was much heavier than she had expected. The toughest moment of the week is neither when she worked in the office nor when she worked at the restaurant talking to customers. Actually, she has kind of enjoyed that part. The worst moment was when both jobs fall on the same day. This meant waking up at 7, getting ready, and leaving home go to the office. From 9 to 4, she used all her mental energy to work. By 5:30, she left for a restaurant. By 6:30, dinner with colleagues, then a coffee or two. And she worked until 11. After her shift, about an hour to get home. By the time she arrived, it was already midnight, collapsed into bed, and fall asleep immediately. She no longer suffered from insomnia because she was already exhausted on her way home. She even brought a travel pillow to sleep for 10 minutes on the metro. Sometimes people would look at her and think she was going to the airport. No, she's just going home. And no, she didn't hurt her neck. One passenger actually asked her that once.
I can do this.
In that month, she earned more money, ate well in the restaurant, and talked to many different customers. She drank all the free coffee she wanted. And often after 11:30, the metro was so empty. Without the moving crowd, there was only the darkness of the tunnel and many empty seats. But when a person is tired, they don't need another coffee. They need sleep. Sometimes the body doesn't need stimulation, but also silence. When the fatigue is physical, even emotions become lighter and more fragile. She felt like crying for no particular reason or for too many reasons. It takes little for her to feel herself collapse. A rainy day, a period, an hour of commuting, a hunger, or simply a moment of doubt. And then she would fall asleep like that, with her eyes still wet. Even eating had become strange. She didn't know if she was hungry or just trying to fill a void inside, even though her life was too full. She went to the gym only once a month, and time for herself seemed to disappear. Everything was moving too fast, and she was behind, just trying not to fall. But maybe it is exactly in those moments that life forces us to slow down, to breathe, to feel, to live again. Like grass in a pasture, tender and fresh good. But it only grows back again if we give it time to breathe. If we don't give it breath, sooner or later it will wither.
Vabbè, le fusioni è quelle da finale 22.